We now return to SimCity 3000. Right. I've learned something disappointing, but first, we need to deal with a few things. Start out with a bus stop here. Let's go ahead and put a bus stop here. I've noticed traffic is just insane along this road. Okay. Another thing, we're going to preemptively start dealing with some locusts. Locusts are about to be here. We can't dispatch them until they show up. They're coming. The disappointing thing that I learned is that... Oh, of course, they gotta start way the fuck over here. Where's the third one? There's the third one. Of course, the third one's moving this way, so it's gonna eat the whole damn thing. Anyway, the disappointing thing that I learned is that wind power is not as good, not as efficient as I thought. It isn't just based upon elevation. So you can't just make a nice big hill and spam all your windmills on it, your wind turbines. Instead, it is the elevation and the elevation surrounding it that affect the output of your windmill. So one thing I can do is I can make little tiny hills. I actually only have to go up 3 on this elevation, or most of the hill elevation, and I could just make little mounds as long as they are separated enough. Basically, one every 3x3 square. I could put it down, and they will give maximum 200. However, that looks awful. So we're not going to do that. You are going to go right through town. Of course you are. So instead, I've got to do some kind of terraforming hill making. And it's going to look bad and not be as efficient as we could hope for. It's going to be more expensive in the long run. But, you know, we're going to do it for the sake of the theme of what we're doing here. I really wish the planes would just stick around. Where are you going? It is interesting to me that they are attacking these ones, because these are fake. Maybe I should have let it go for a minute just to see if it could have actually eaten them, because if that's the case, then we have an opportunity to make some decoys. That would be interesting. Alright, I'm gonna have to fix all the trees in town now. God, that's annoying. Anyway, so I need money. I need some money. And, of course, the fastest way to do that is to start taking care of some demands. And I'm going to go ahead and expand what we've got here. Just make a few more neighborhoods. But, yeah, so, like, energy-wise, we're still gonna have some issues, but, oh well. until we get like microwaves and fusion and those sorts of things. That's how it's going to be. Let's put in a pond. Make it here then, playground. Now that I've put trees there, I can't actually see the hill. It's really good. I guess it's here. Here? Here. Something like that. A little bit. Okay, I think we're good to go there. We do need to get rid of that. Perfect. Okay, let's let this run for a little bit before we do that. There. Because I need to build up some cash. We're going to let this run for a tad bit. You know what? We also have some demands we can possibly fill. Schedule elective surgery now. Hospitals are plentiful. Good. How plentiful. Uh-oh. Cats and commerce is booming in Solar City. Sure, we'll have another parade, why not? Dogs barking. Are we gonna have an earthquake here? Donated military base offered. Yep, rumble of an earthquake there somewhere. Military base offers housing and training for the armed forces. Okay. So this is bad in a lot of ways, but also has really good boosts for commercial and strange sightings between area. Oh, fuck me, come on. The commercial and industrial. So we'll hang on to that one for a minute. That mean we're about to see UFOs here? Again with the alien earthquakes. It bothers me. Great. Dozens claim UFO sighting over Solar City. It must have been very brief. Crowds gather to watch the Thanksgiving Day Parade. Good. Tidal waves reported off the coast. Come on. Like every damn event happening again around the Thanksgiving Day Parade, no less. It was just like last time. Now let's check out the bus stops. 90 and 387. It's gonna make me watch. Okay, wow. I had many more than I thought here. Nobody's going that way anymore. Still got quite a few. Well, I mean, strange how nobody is going in between here and here. That is really unusual. And maybe it's because it terminates now? Maybe we broke this? So I might actually have to adjust how this is working here and Maybe got a dinosaur float. Put the station elsewhere so that we can keep that terminal. Like maybe put the station up here. I hesitate to destroy a nice house that's paying me taxes. Alright, alright. Got some nice lawns coming in. High value already. That's pretty good. Where is land value on this? Yeah. Very nice. See, this is why it's annoying to actually do this. I do believe there is benefit, like actual benefit, to saying yes to these. I think it increases something. I don't remember offhand what, but there is a reason to allow the parades and whatnot. But because it just takes... Ooh, we're almost out of hospital. Because it does just stop everything and takes all your time. And we're also going to need a school here too. It's annoying. Hey, wow. These guys are fairly busy over here. I imagine this area, though, is starting to... Medium crime? Yeah, okay. Maybe we need a police station over here, too. I'm trying to earn some damn money. Oh, and because of the time, got some snowman decorations at the Christmas tree lot. Tarmac aplenty. So it must be this, in particular, just because it's like an empty lot. But then during the seasons, it sells Christmas trees, or it sells pumpkins for Halloween, or it sells fireworks. That's kind of a neat touch. You really just don't see that kind of thing anymore. It's kind of unfortunate. Okay. I mean, here is Santa, so this thing is over soon. Maybe we'll skip the next one. Either that or I'll just pause the video while it's doing its thing. Yeah, maybe I'll do like I did here and I'll just have it kick this side instead. Just get rid of one. Going to the hill, I think. We want to keep that. On here, maybe. Now, if I do that though, I mean, that's going to be real close to here. Okay, are we free now, please? The UFOs are here. Holy shit, there's a lot of them. I don't think we can do anything about this either. Oh, what are you doing over there? Okay. Well, thankfully that's all they're doing. Go do it in these fields, please. Rejuvenate those fields for me. Our weapons are powerless against the alien threat. They didn't destroy anything, did they? Just visiting, I hope? Doing? Disappearing, okay. They didn't seem to go for the landmark. But at least they got distracted by the fields. Oh, you son of a... Are you for real? I thought we got bugged there. We seem to have gotten stuck. 34,000. I wanted a little bit more here. Now, look at this. We had all that commercial demand and then it's gone again. Oh, oh. It's a nice little area. There was a mansion there at one point. No longer. High-end boutique, nice. Wait, yeah, what are you doing? Let this go here. Clean up the place while we're waiting. Oh, it is completely rejuvenating. Garages and the fancy house. Okay. Well, that's actually cool. Now we have a natural thing. Now you'll look at this though. And this annoys me. Oh, and it's gone. Never mind. Okay. Maybe I should historicize this so that it stays. Villa Blurn. Okay, stop. Well, what are you developing into? There, alright. Natural mansion right here. But you look, see this corner fence? And it points to the left, but it's pointing in the right direction here. This actually now has a full surround, which is what I was trying to do over here. That is really annoying. But the other side wasn't available to me. And you can't rotate buildings and such in this game. Like, they auto-rotate. Oh, we're down to 9 eggs. So that's kind of annoying. Oh yeah, that little weird grass patch there reminded me. I didn't realize that these plowed fields go in different directions, and only naturally, because when I plunked a bunch down to fill in somewhere, I think it was this strip. This is the fill-in strip. They are oriented in one direction, so kind of like the fence. They are not both available, which is annoying. But where was I? Okay, yeah, we need to let this run. I think this will probably redevelop if it disappears. I don't need to make it historical. Maybe I should, though. It seems to come in and out all the time here, so a large mansion like that would have looked good. Next time it... Oh, maybe it's developing now? Yeah, 45,000. What is that? Corner fence. Come on, give me something good. A house next to what? Tennis courts here? Okay. I probably should have left it when it developed. Donated military base again, I know. You know what, I can accept it. I don't have to actually put it down, right? Building military base is a mixed blessing. It'll provide increases in our industry and commercial sectors, but have an adverse effect on the quality of life. You can expect rise in crime and pollution and must accept the possibility of the base being closed sometime in the future. On the other hand, revenue could be used to jumpstart plans for city expansion. I wonder if they also fight the aliens. We'll accept it. We don't have to put it down. And you can go away about the brownouts. Okay. Is this thing developed? Okay. I'm going to historicize this, and then I think now that we've got enough money, we can go and build the solar farm, or the wind farm, here in a minute. Okay. So, pollution again. Okay, whatever. This, right. Time to deal with this. First of all, let's get rid of you, and let's make the connection there, so I can disassemble this. That won't be so bad. Okay, as I was saying, one thing we could do is just raise up like 3 levels here, go over about 3 away, I guess, and raise that up, and then raise that up, and each little mound would be high enough we'd get 200 max out of each of those things. But in the interest of actually making something that looks decent, we're going to try something else. So we're going to raise this up 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So, like, just having a row at the same level lowers their output, because it is the steepness of the terrain around them that actually determines whether or not they will produce at max. It's a weird mechanic. So in order to keep this hill, I think what I'm going to do is actually stagger some things here. So like right in between the flats, one right there, I'm going to go 1, and then we'll go up here and we'll go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's how we'll handle that. So I could handle this though. I guess maybe that should be the peak, and then we just kind of go down. So like this would be 1 here, 1, 2 there, and then 1, 2, 3 here. Somewhat like that. See how this works. Because really what I could do is just, you know, make a mirror and raise it up again. But I think building a hill, I mean this backside's going to look weird. We're going to fill it in with trees. But building a hill here might be alright. Okay, so this one goes up by 1, 1, 2. And this goes up by 1, 1, 2. And that kind of fills out there. Now, in this situation, for example, since we now have an area, we could go 1, 2, 3. Is that gonna I mean, maybe. Let's see what we got here. No, and that's not what I wanted to put there anyway. Windmill. I mean, these lower ones are obviously not ideal at all. I guess I only have to go 2. But just for the sake of it. Grab a windmill there. And we're gonna just fill in the whole area to make it look like a halfway decent hill. Trees, proximity to the trees does not have any impact whatsoever. That's fine. There. So, let's let this take over into that time period. Yeah, so we see the individual hills are at 200, whereas this one is at 194 because it is surrounded by each of these and it slopes down into I think 120 is the lowest I'm going to get. 152. Actually, I mean, look at that. Like, this is only one level above the flat, and we're producing 152 just because of where it is. It's not surrounded by anything, as opposed to like this one, which is 146, because it's part of this artificial hill here. Now, what's difficult for me though is I don't know. I guess we're still seeing the usage here, so we're not really doing much in that regard. And I guess I could kick you out. I wanted to play this a little bit more. Just build a hill there. Because we could raise that by 1. 2. Now, okay, well that one might be tall enough as is, just because it's got others surrounding things already. I wonder if maybe I'll just lower it, if it would be enough to be pretty good. Well, we'll find out here in a minute. Let this one take over. Next month? No. Not good enough. Still not good enough. Huh. That is interesting. Oh well, we're not gonna mess with that much more beyond that, so just kind of fill in there. And any other power needs, we will just, well, we'll maybe come on to this side here. Work a little bit. But yeah, now it's kind of difficult for me to see even where we're at in that regard. But that wasn't all that expensive, all things considered. And we're still kind of in a good place, power-wise. I should actually go through here. Maybe I'll add this up myself, just to kind of see how much I spent on it all. Compare it that way, because it still may be worth doing this. But I think, you know, if you don't look at this nonsense, shaping a hill, like some of these other hills that I wanted to maybe do, I don't know. Like this one might be okay along the ridge, because I think I can make it look, you know, organic enough that maybe the variance with the little hills wouldn't be so bad. And then that way we're not just completely spammed for turbines up here. We can just have a few piece just added in. You know, again, not very efficient, because you still need 5 just to make 1,000. But it would be a hell of a lot cheaper, that's for sure. Okay. Well, since I've got so much money right now, why don't we go ahead and finish this area? I think maybe we can go ahead and do this desalinization plant. I'll put that down right there. And then, I mean, I realize I'm about to put this in a very ugly place, but why don't we then do another seaport, since we're here? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess I intended it to go right up with that. It was 5 deep, right? Yeah. And we're seeing some pollution. We're going to see even more here in a minute. If I can figure out what the hell I'm doing. Seaport. Gonna be a big old seaport. And while we're here, let's put in some light industrial. You know, maybe I should put medium in and then light along the tracks here or something. How's our trash situation? 18. Yeah, okay, it's time to begin fixing this. Let's move that prison. Put the inmates down the road. Now we have a little bit of space. I kind of spaced this distance so that we could actually reach over here. This is about to be dead. So I don't know if I actually want to put stuff there just yet. Okay, you don't want to do that. Fine. And then we got to make sure we are watered. Alright, let's just see what this does. It says it's not powered. It should be soon, though. Now it's powered. Current water capacity. It's almost already freaking used up. Incredible. You gotta be kidding me. Wow. Alright. I imagine pollution is... there's a few surfers clogging the intakes here, but... Well, so like if I maybe put like recycling centers on this side, I could put like treatment plants along the back side of it. Bringing that road here does nothing because it doesn't connect. Okay. Recycling center right behind the port. Why not? And eventually we'll get more. I mean, it really would be better to have industry right up here because then the pollution would go off the screen there. So maybe we'll actually have this along the road instead. Get rid of that eventually. I do need to plan out ahead though where that rail station is going to go. So really, like, the rail station going here would be better unless we do it on the middle. Just trying to see where it might center. I guess it doesn't really matter in between the two. Either way, though. I can't get rid of that just yet. That's annoying. The hell. We can always delete these, right? Alright. They'll just be expensive. But whatever. Now we're adequate, yay! Fucking brownouts. What the hell is up with that? There's something broken. There's something not right. There's something absolutely not right. It upsets me a lot. Like, I'm this close to just plunking down a nuke plant. Plenty of schools, scholarship on the rise. Government entity donates science lab. Clipboard sales soar. Scientific research is the advanced guard toward the future. Hooray. I may be no oracle, but it doesn't take a psychic to predict the value of a science lab to our city's future. Yeah, we'll accept it. Now the Science Center really only has minimal. It's got 10 for residential and 10 for commercial land value. We'll want to wait on it, of course, because I want a real place to put that. I want a real city to put that into. So we will, I guess we'll start developing on this again. Why don't we lower you down? And we'll come in here and start building this neighborhood. I mean, we're gonna need... We'll need you to hook up here anyway. Alright, we're gonna have to kill some power real quick. I guess we can probably do this one too. And with that road... It does shape it good. Okay. Oh, those freaking locusts, man. Alright. Playground. With the pond. So I guess we're gonna do a mix here. What is your problem? Because it's medium, maybe? These are not developed either. I don't like that. Right, let's see. Huh? I haven't had trouble plowing over the zone before. This is light, right? Oh, I completely zoned medium residential. God damn it. We need to be mindful of that as well. Right, I was going to put a police station down. Another spot that didn't develop. Got a mansion in there already. Oh, that's only a medium? Maybe that thing wasn't so special after all then. Got a few things developing over here. Plenty of schools. New waste to energy incinerator. Hooray, hooray. Does have some drawbacks like pollution, but that's fine because now we can replace this aging incinerator over here. Got a few more years left out of that. Ooh, studio, software studio, very nice. Low pollution though. I mean, so we're at least taking care of that. But we absolutely need more water treatment plants. I'm not really sure where I want to put that. Again, maybe we'll revisit this idea, because that would fit nicely. But anyway, let's figure out where to put the police station here, and then maybe we'll just call it an episode. Police. Oh boy. Well, now bearing in mind that we do probably want some overlap, I should probably start thinking in that way. I guess putting it here would not be a bad thing. We'd waste a lot of it going out into the ocean, so really it would be better to put it like here. But then, like, this is going to be at the very edge where it gets it. Getting there, yeah. So, like, right here is where we should put it. To be right at the edge. And then we need another one up here, too. Just thinking, let's see, we get one there. Guess we can get one overlapped there. Alright, let's put it down and see what happens. Let's do a little shaping. Shape these ones too, because now we got that road coming up in there. Police station. Yeah, okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Now, for here, why did I close that? Let's see, with a circle of about that big. I mean, really, probably that spot then, huh? Maybe right there? That corner? I mean, really, I actually think this corner right here would probably be the best. But if we want a little overlap, which, frankly, it feels like we kind of need it over here, I guess we'll take that. Take that corner after all. Okay, eminent domain. Unfortunate that we are going to clear that out. We may as well rezone that then, because that is not going to develop. Yeah, and just enough overlap. Okay. Well, cool. At least we got that covered now. How is traffic in this area? Does it warrant a bus stop? I mean, yeah, probably. That bus stop is sadly not doing the business right now. In fact, we could potentially use a few more. Like, I could put one at bus stop there, maybe? And then, like, here? Or here? Right on that corner. Right on that corner. Let's run you and see what happens. It's interesting that this is commercial and it turned into a plaza, possibly just because of that. Okay, well, people have absolutely started using that, and it has no impact on the train station. Excellent. Lack of commercial demand, of course. Parts of Solar City, a haven for crooks. Kidding me? Come on now. After all I just did, get out of here. I mean, this, sure, but it's the docks. It's always going to be a problem. Speaking of docks, let's go look. Okay, we are seeing pollution. Pretty bad pollution. Well, we can fix that. Sims fully conscious of frequent blackouts again. I am calling shenanigans. Oh, okay, well maybe it's time to replace one of these things. Well, we got plenty of money, so let's kill that. I'm actually going to do here. I'm going to say no to that. There's no point in doing that. So that this now maybe will develop. We'll have to get rid of that as well. As a shortcut to our power situation, I'm going to put in a solar power. We'll probably need that. Shade trees right next to the collectors. Probably not great. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what we're ever going to do about that. It is just always going to be a problem. Oh well. I guess we're doing fine. The flights are still on time, 98% of the time. Okay. Well, yeah. We got to deal with pollution coming up next. Adequate. It's going back down. Perfect, perfect. And then now that we have a waste to energy, we can swap that out and get the whole shebang going. It's very interesting that we have this creamy filling consortium and this polluting acid and base manufactory right next to the software studio. We're seeing a lot of air pollution still. What else can we do about that? Hospitals plentiful, thank you. Holiday to honor the mayor, thank you. Demand tax relief, yada yada. Ordinances. Nuclear-free zone. Politically charged, occasionally effectual, this ordinance raises the city's aura. Well, we're not going to use nukes, so let's do it. With curfew, landfill gas recovery. Incurs small monthly air pollution is reduced. Worthwhile there. Lawn chemical ban, I believe, is for cleaner water. Right, but it affects the farms. We're done with the farms for now, so let's do that. And then when we want to build farms again, we will repeal it temporarily. Industrial waste disposal. I mean, I'm still on the fence about doing that one. Just because I want to keep people coming in. I think we're going to hit a tipping point, though, where it doesn't matter. Kind of like how the Clean Air Act has not affected anybody, really. Like, it hasn't shunted industry out the door. So I don't know. It tends to lower commercial demand, though. That's the problem. I don't like doing that. Mandatory car smogging now. This is a few Sims will always be trees. Yeah. But this does air pollution, so we'll do that. The Pollutant Act, the promotion, I mean, tourist promotion, yeah, but we don't really need it, and it kind of works against me. Let's go one more. We're in 2002. What came in 2000? Oh, it was the waste energy dealy-do. Experts call power supply adequate. Now they do, of course they do. What's our budget? 11,000. Excellent. Excellent. So it might behoove me now to start boosting ahead. Like, we could boost education, we could boost public health. Where are we at for public health right now? Ah yeah, look at that. Stretching out that life expectancy. Very good. Education? Still not at 140, but we're getting there. I think I still only have one museum in the entire city at this point. It's still getting an A, but we could probably do better. Probably do better. In fact, one... Where are you? For 83,000. So we're getting up close on a second one. I could probably afford to put a second one down. One library for every 40,000? I mean, we should be well ahead on the libraries then. 1 million books, system-wide. Yeah. I don't know why these things keep changing, but you just look at what the radius now is Like all the high value, high land value over here is spreading. That is very good. I mean, it would be better in a place with a high population, of course, that I could get more out of. Wow, what is that? Wow, super high land value right against the haunted house. Very, very cool. It's going to affect that little plot. Okay, cool. It's working out. It's working out. Very good. We can just keep the locusts away. I'm glad we now have some official crop circles. That's fun. Maybe we'll revisit the idea of watering these things again. But if this plant is already full, I mean, what the hell? I mean, man, there's no way. There's no way. It only provides 5,000, you know, so I mean it's... But I was expecting it to cover more. I don't know. Whatever. It's time to end this one here. I will see you next time.